Welcome everybody. Doing another one from Tokyo, possibly the last of this trip. Ooh. We got some 100 yen coffees here. Maybe I'll grab one. So, I have roughly 2 hours left before I should start heading back to my airport, or start the trek. I gotta go back to my hotel, then go grab my bags that I left there, and then go to the subway, then go from the subway to the airport, the subway to the Rapid Airport Express, and then the Airport Express to the check-in process. So I'm leaving a lot of time for it, because obviously that's a lot of steps, and it takes roughly an hour to get to Narita Airport from Tokyo. So 2 hours is the verdict. This will probably be the final Tokyo stream for this trip. It's been an incredible trip. I even took a day trip to Kyoto yesterday, which was a great time as well. Alright, so let's grab a milk coffee here. Alright. The only problem with this strategy is that this is now going to be hot. Difficult to hold. Ow. I'm not going to make it across that. Alright, so let's see what we can do. I'm at the Akiba station area. We're gonna go to the arcade, because of course we are. I got another bag to put all my manga in, or to put all the overflow manga in. I bought so much that it was gonna threaten to overstuff my suitcase. To either overstuff it or just to make it too heavy. It could be either physically it can't fit, or that it just passes the weight limit. But either way, it's not desirable. So I just got a second bag and put just 2 big stacks of manga in it. Because books are heavy, like they really add up. It's like when you're moving, they tell you never, everybody does it anyway, but it's like, they always tell you, like, don't just make a box that's full of books, because it'll be, like, exponentially more heavy than other boxes. Which is true. So yeah, we're just, I guess this technically is a box full of books that we just made. But it's a little bit less heavy than if we had put it all in the one suitcase. I'm gonna drink this coffee right now, actually. We can get another one. Gonna miss it, Tokyo. Gonna miss it. But we had a great, pretty much, yeah, like at least 3 weeks here in the past 2 months. So I'm very thankful and satisfied with my trip. I couldn't have asked for a better time. And I'm glad I was able to share so much of it with you guys. I think there was only like one non-live episode this time, which is great. I figured out how to get the live stream to be higher quality, which is great. No network cutouts as far as I saw, which is also great. Or at least not major ones. All good things. We'll be back soon, hopefully. Okay, so what's the actual time I want to start heading back? I want to start going back at 1 o'clock, roughly. Right now it is 10:45, so we have a little more than 2 hours, actually. And we are going to use all that time to play Kantai Collection Arcade. Alright, done with my drink. Let's see if we can throw it in one of these vending machines. Yes, they do have a garbage. See what I think? It's funny that like by now I perfectly know the way from Akiba Station to the arcade, and the exact arcade that we always go to, and the exact machine at the arcade that we always go to. Very efficient. I mean, that was kind of my idea, it's like just live a lifestyle here for a couple weeks. Not really just like try to do something new every day, but try to embrace doing the mundane every day. A little bit less of a vacation-y thing. Like a person who's on vacation in Japan doesn't necessarily spend like 5 hours a day in the arcade playing the same exact game, It's like they go out and do like different things, but for me it's like I'm more interested in doing this. And I'm glad that I got to do it and do it in the exact way that I, wanted to. So that's great. Rode my first Shinkansen yesterday, which was awesome. I had never been on it before. This is my 5th time in Tokyo, 5th time in Japan. First time yesterday going outside of Tokyo in general. And yeah, Shinkansen was cool. It was like very convenient to, get onto and get ready for and everything. And they had the station bento boxes all over the place. Like, I thought it was like there was one place that sells like the official bento box for this station. But what it actually is that it's a big food court full of all different shops that make their own bento boxes. And I think you can even ask them like what to put in it for a lot of them. And so I got my bento box, I got my a couple little extra pieces that I bought of food. And I bought a drink at the vending machine. And then as soon as the train starts moving, you sit down, it's a reserved seat. Everybody knows where they're going. Very organized. And the train starts moving, and then, everybody sort of like busts out their ekibento boxes and starts eating their food. It was like a very surreal thing. And it's, it's like a high-speed train, but you can't really get a sense of the speed that much when you're on it. It's kind of like when you're on a plane, and it's like, yeah, I know I'm going really fast, but once I'm in the air, I can't really see a sense of the speed. On the train, it's like you can't really gauge with the stuff going by. It looks fast on a regular train too. The way you can tell the speed is because you get to you get from Tokyo to Kyoto in 2.5 hours, which is just distance-wise that mathematically has to be very fast. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that trip. I got to do a little bit of work. I brought my laptop with me. Very pleasant. And there were like businessmen on the train too. Like, I guess they just commute on there every day, which I can't imagine because it's pretty expensive to take that thing. Maybe they have some kind of, like commuter pass or something. But like, to take one way on the Shinkansen was like 130, 140 yen, which is roughly like $100 US, maybe a little less, somewhere between $90 and $100. So that's no joke, if you're commuting every single day. Maybe it was like they weren't commuting to work, they were just taking like business trips. Or it could be that they're just like, big players in the business world and gotta close those big deals. And it's worth the $100 both-way trips. Something, I don't know. Either way, I had a great time. Yeah, they have the Japan Rail Pass, which as a foreigner you can get, and only as a foreigner, because it's so cheap. But you basically get like unlimited access to all the JR trains, including the Shinkansen. But I didn't get that, so I just bought a ticket. But it wasn't really, I didn't really lose out on too much money though, because I think that the pass is more valuable if you're going to more than one place. Like Kyoto and back, the rail pass costs for 2 weeks, it would have cost maybe like $300 to $400. And in US dollars, the both ways put together was roughly 200. So it's like, I don't think it was really necessary for what I was doing, because I wasn't even really planning on leaving Tokyo in general. But yeah, if I was going to do like one of those trips where you go all around Japan, it would definitely be worth it. I never actually like really looked in one of these computer stores. I would like to actually explore one. Like if I was living here, for example, like I bet there's really good deals. Akihabara is always known for like having very cheap computer parts and computer stuff that you can get, like technology. I don't know how. It's not like China where they're manufacturing sort of knockoff versions because of the copyright laws. It's something else. They're either used or somehow like a bulk purchase. I don't know. People are lined up outside of these stores. Oh, nice. Alright, so this is our arcade. For a cold coffee. What? Oh, that's the Tatakai version. Damn, so the cold one sold out. I could have gotten the Georgia Max. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. So basically the objective now, not my objective, just a good rule of thumb, I guess, is I'm just gonna use my subway card. No, that doesn't make sense because I still need to use the subway. How much do I have on my subway card? We'll check first. We'll probably switch episodes once we get to the machine, like all set up and everything, because it's kind of hard to do to like get ready for the game with the backpack on. Our last time in the Gigo for a while. And I missed the Gigo. That initial D game is really cool. It has like a story mode with cutscenes, like you're playing through chapter by chapter. It's really cool. You're customizing a car that's transfers over with your save file as you keep going. Alright, so we're gonna load up on drinks. Let's buy a second drink. Ow. I don't think I have another 100 yen. Do we have enough 10s? This is a 5. 10, 20, these are 5s. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 80, 90. Damn, does it take 5s? No. I have 90 yen, I need a... Oh, no, wait. I might have 100. Hold on. It doesn't matter because I actually don't need 100, I need more than 100. Let's just use it 500 yen. What do we want? Probably just the water. Yeah. So Japan won the game today, I guess, which is a big deal for, you know, whatever soccer related. They go ahead in whatever kind of World Cup related thing. I don't know anything about soccer, but I was watching the game with a person who did care about it, just out of national pride. And it was pretty cool to, you know, experience that along with them. So let's go post up at our favorite machine, assuming it's available. Yes, it is. I just like being in the corner because I don't like, you know, my backpack sticks out when I play the game while wearing it, so I just don't want to get in anyone's way. This we're gonna leave on the table for now, I guess. We'll get maybe 1,000 yen worth of coins. 10,000 yen's worth of coins would be like getting $100. So let's see how much we have on our Suica card first of all. Okay. I think, what do I use this for? I'm gonna take the subway, and then the next train thing, I don't think I use the Suica card for. Let's just leave this on it. It's only 15 bucks. We'll go get change for the game. And then we'll probably switch episodes. So we'll probably close this episode out. I'll get all my cards set up and everything. And then start a new one where I'm actually playing the game. It's cool that you're getting to see the lifestyle of like, how does one post up at the arcade? You know, because it's different when you're just like, you know, when you go to like Dave & Buster's and you're just playing games at the arcade as a diversion, where you just kind of like hop from game to game. It's just like a sort of a novelty. Like, oh, let's see what this one's all about. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's go to the next one. Like that's what you do when you're on vacation in Japan and you want to do a bunch of things. But when you're like, I'm gonna play Contact Collection for like 60 hours, you know, there are a lot of people here who do that. And you can see that the machines